And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever. Modernizing Westeros. Sorry, I had to take a deep breath there. Holy cow. I do a lot of talking in a day. And sometimes my breathing doesn't quite match up with what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let's see in here. This is a very tiny town. This is a minuscule town compared to our other cities. So I don't want to destroy a whole lot of buildings here. Doing that would be pretty bad. And since there's really nothing else, I don't want to do a through station here and then go over here. Because that's crossing like a sea just to get over to the other side. And there's this road here that is ridiculous, and that is a game road. You have this city growing on this side of the map. Now, if I was a smart person, I would destroy this bridge, but then there would be a permanent blinking up here where this city is disconnected from Storm's End. So I don't want to do that quite yet. It also restricts boats. Boats can't come down here because this bridge does not allow navigation. You can see there's no navigation through there, unfortunately. So we can't, if we connected Trash here to Pentos, we would have to put a boat dock up here. If we wanted to connect it also to Sunspear, we would have to put a second boat dock down here or create another bridge. And I can guarantee that bridge would not be cheap or realistic going over the top, unfortunately. Plus, we'd have to destroy a whole lot of the industrial in this city to actually get it through. So I want a little bit of curvature, because we're going to, let's see, where does this one end up? We're going to end up there. I'd rather not put a bridge over the top of this. I think that would just look so funky. I'm trying to prevent myself from doing weird things like that in this playthrough. So we're definitely going to want a line like this. But do I want... If I did no curvature, I would have to put it like right in here, and that would cover a lot. If I did like maximum curvature, I could sneak it in and even get it largely right over here. And that might work for our advantage. Trying to take as much out of that little triangle that's right in here would prevent a whole lot of roads from doing weird things. So I'm going to go ahead and place this right in here. Just like that. And we're going to rearrange some of these roads that aren't important yet. So I want this to go straight out. And I wish I could curve the road. Ooh, I can. But I want it out a little bit more than that. So I want it like out here. Perfect. That is perfection right there. So we're going to curve it up into there. And that is less than perfection. So we're going to try to curve it right in over here. And this road, I'm going to need to connect. I wish I could connect it up in here. But that will fight me the whole way. So I'm going to give ourselves a little bit of space right in here. And see. Oh, look at that. I can connect it without demolishing any buildings. Perfect. I love when it works like that. So I want to go straight out. No, straight out from here. Connect these up. And then these, these can kind of go out like this, kind of like a fan. And we're going to go across. We're going to go all the way across like this. I really want this city to grow. We're really going to encourage this city to get big and strong and, you know, impress its neighbors with how awesome it is. So we're going to skirt along. Hopefully that will be smart enough to connect. So we're going to encourage that, and then we're going to grow this way. And maybe that's going to be enough, but I doubt it. All right, now for the rail. And this is where this gets a little tricky, because we have this rail coming out, and I might want to double this up to have lines running constantly. Depends on how the cities grow. So I'm going to use this outside line, and I'm going to use the inside lines for goods when the time comes, when we get that ready to go. So as far as distance goes, I'm not going to really care too much about how many farm fields we obliterate in this process. So we're going to stick to the outside. I think I actually want to go to the inside right here. Because if we double this up, I'll probably double it up on the outside, going out like this. And then when it comes into this one, I want to double it up so it's right on the inside, right on both of these here. So we're going to extend this one out. Now let's figure out, we want to keep to the outside of this road all the way around. So this is one of those like country style railroads, railroad lines that you can watch while you're cruising along the highway. So we're going to loop it around like that, keeping the speed as fast as we can. And we're going to line it right up into here. And let's try, I'm going to dial it back a little bit here. And then we're going to pull this out on this side and try to connect them up reasonably well. So there we go. Now we're connected. Now, do I want to double it right away? That is the question. Yes, I do. Because plans are good, and I want to keep this going, because we will eventually not only hook it up to a cargo airport, but also a passenger airport. So let's connect it in here, extend this out. So that's a terminal station there. This is the through station here, and we're gonna drag this one out all the way through, all the way up to Bravos. Okay, and leave a little room to split the rail, and there we go. Now let's connect some of these roads up. These are kind of messy right now, so let's connect these up and these up. And we don't really have... I'm going to do that again. I don't really like how that looks. So we're going to extend this straight out and then take this curve out and drag this down through here. There we go. That works out. And we're going to take that, upgrade that. Get all of these upgraded here. Can't really upgrade this because the lake is sitting right there. And lakes really hate development. They really do. So let's see if we can get some of that magic of curvature on this one as well. Perfect. Right in there. And then let's connect up that. Oh, that is beautiful. I'm going to stretch this out. And did I not hit? Yes, hit that. And I'm going to take a leap of faith here and say this is going to really grow for us all the way through here. It can do side streets and cross streets wherever it wants, and take this out a little bit further. Hopefully get some of this catchment for this station. It's not going to be all the way out, but it's a pretty good chunk of this area out here, which is what I'm going for. We've already got a passenger station right here, and we've already got access up into here. So I'm hoping that we'll get some commercial growth and some industrial growth around this, and that way this area, this is connected to mostly residential, will reflect that. And the residential over here will really grow and develop because of that connection. So let's build some more hopeful developments. I'm going to get rid of that. So this should hopefully develop on this side of the tracks as well. But the last part is some signals to get this train line moving here. It's just so we can start the process all the way up and through. This is a pretty long stretch of rail between these two cities. So let's get this one ready to go, and then drop down to this side and get some more. We're going around the lake, which is not the most optimum path, so it's won't be as profitable as going across the lake, but it also is a little bit more realistic, and I'm sure there's a couple of you out there who will appreciate that. So yeah, it's going the long way around, but hopefully we will use that to our advantage. All right. We've got two of the cities that are already bus enabled, and this last city here is not bus enabled. So I actually want to kick off the simulation again to see if these roads actually develop or if we could actually build them ourselves. Yes, there's one. That will help us with our bus line. Okay, so let's bring out these. Okay, that's less than ideal. There we go. And this one right out through there. So, do I want to try to go under or over these tracks here? So I'm going to go straight across. Can I go over these tracks? Way too much slope. So I'm guessing this way also not even an option. Because we're also going to have an extra set of tracks along this line for our cargo distribution. So eventually I'm going to be bringing cargo into these cities, and we're going to need cargo terminals on all of these. So let's get those squared away now. This is a 2-laner version of that cargo terminal, and I hate that it takes some prime space, but we can put it out here a little ways and save ourselves a little headache, and bring cargo a little bit further in to the city. So right in here, I think, would be a good spot for this. So let's bring this road straight out and bind it in behind. And then maybe merge it up with over here. Okay, that is that cargo terminal. And now for Bravos here, not Bravos, Pentos. This is going to be a little trickier. I hate how big these are. Let's look at the vanilla. Vanilla one's a little bit better size. We don't have any... Oh, we do have a tunnel underneath this line. So we could... Can we fit one in here? We could. I'm assuming this is going to be a pretty busy intersection right here, but we're going to do that anyway. And then Pentos, same thing. I think maybe... Maybe on the outskirts over here. It's a little bit easier to justify because there's a lot less growth probably that's going to happen over here. At least for a long time. Wasn't there another one? Medium industry, medium city. Okay. So, cargo delivered to this station, I can pick up at this station here. And if need be, add another over-the-track system somewhere that makes sense. Anyway, ooh, look at all the little roads in here. Yeah, I am just demolishing everything. Bridge pillar collision. Oh, that's a bridge? No, that's not is that a bridge? That would be very bizarre. I kind of want to demolish this entire neighborhood right here and redo it. I'm very, very tempted to do that. Is that a bridge in there? I think it is. There's a bridge in there, and there's stuff developed next to the bridge. Interesting. I will ignore that for now because reasons. Okay, we're just too much curvature. There, how's that? That's a little snaky, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, we're gonna link that up just like that. Then I'm gonna stretch this out. There. We now have that city going, and last but not least, the bus system for this city. I would like to at least have a decent system ready to go. So we're going to come in here. First, I need a bus close to this intersection or close to this line to get picked up with all of these. So we're going to, look at that, covers almost half the city right there. So right in here, and then we're going to route it down and around, and we're going to pick them up right over here. And we'll route around to the heart of this residential neighborhood, I think over here. This should connect there, so I think that's a good spot for that. And then I guess we're just going to have to route around. I need another crossing over here. Can we cross? Can we just flat up cross the tracks? No, we can't. Not with the splits. You can't put a crossing where there's track splits like this. So So that kind of throws a wrench into it here. If we go out like this, it's amazing that I can't actually build that out like that. We could build that, but that limits the tracks quite substantially. Because we're going to need these other tracks in here for cargo. So I'm going to drag these out just to have that reserved like that. So let's try that crossing again. Let's try a bridge first. Collision, yeah. So can't do that because it's too close to that. So, oh. Yeah, it's painful. It's really painful trying to cross the tracks in decent ways. Whoa. So we've got only three stops, and they're not exactly close, or it's not exactly perfect, but it's a start. And I'm going to put a depot way over here, because we're going to do a quick line that's going to be yellow from here to here. Quick line all the way around, and this is TYR pass clockwise, and we're going to do road. Just, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 buses should do it. Should be near the bottom. Yep, there it is. There we go. This setup is ready to go. I just need a line and a train connecting all of these up. So we'll do that. Next episode, we'll bust that out and maybe even add some more boats. So look at all the passengers waiting. 47 passengers. That's awesome. All right, so that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.